Welcome to Creative Living, where we help you live your most creative life. I'm Jane Manzuris. Well, with a new year here, that means it's time to reset and reach for those goals. So today, a career coach is going to give us the tools we need to get that dream job. But first, let's see what's coming up on the show. Looking for a creative hostess gift? I'll show you how to make your own soap. Treat yourself to a DIY face mask that will leave your skin feeling brand new. And ring in the new year by adding a touch of bling to everything. That and so much more on this episode of Creative Living. For many people, work is a four-letter word, but it doesn't have to be that way. So joining me today is author and career coach, Gina Murata, and she's here to help us out. Now, Gina, you travel the country helping people finding ways to create their dream career situation. How does that work?
So everyone has a unique genius within them, and this is your combination of natural talent, experience, and passion. So my job is to help people determine what that is, and as much as genius is like this unique destiny you have to fulfill, we have more blocks to our genius than knowing what our genius is. So I help people uncover those blocks so that they can step into what it is that they really dream and would love to do.
And that's great. And there are ways to make money working in your genius.
Yes, absolutely. A lot of people get blocked thinking that, oh, what I'm passionate about, I couldn't make money at. And I help them break through barriers like that.
I love that. And it's the new year. And this is the time of year that people want to start fresh. Why is this such a good time?
So when something is ending or something is beginning, those are great times to start thinking about, what do I desire? What really wants to move through me to be created in the world? So the start of a new year is perfect because you're closing one year and you're opening another.
You say vision boarding is a really great way to get started, but what exactly is a vision board?
Yeah, so vision boards, think of it this way. A scrapbook is images and words that represent where you've been. A vision board is images and words that represent where you're going, the future you want to create. So you go and you cut out images or you use photos that you have that represent, what do I want my career to be in the future, from your feelings, from the desires and the goals that you have. So you're going to write some of those things down, but you're going to also use images to help inspire you.
So it's really creating the life that you want to lead.
Absolutely it.
And you have some great examples of vision boards here. So talk me through some of these.
Yes. So these here are your more typical vision boards. So the first one here, we have some words written down that are the person who created this board. It's her direction. It's the things that she wants to do. It's the goals that she set.
But you also have something, and I love this, a much smaller idea. I don't have to put it on my wall. I can carry it with me.
Yes. So these are just index cards. It's the language that we want to use in terms of, this is what I want to create. But it's colorful, it's inspiring. You see that there's just ways that you can decorate and make you feel good when you look
what
at
I also love about this is maybe on the flip side or maybe underneath, you could put an image.
Absolutely.
And I love that these are portable.
You want your vision board to be something you can see a lot.
Yeah, I love that. And one of my favorite things about talking about vision boards is moving into the digital age.
Yes, digital. So here we have a Pinterest board that I've been playing with for this new year. Putting up quotes, putting up images. I have my new book on there, planning my book tour, and words that inspire me, images around like fit body to feel good.
Yeah. So it kind of goes beyond career because, like you said, fit body there, that makes your mindset better, which then can help you in your career.
Absolutely.
Is there a time frame that we need to get this done? We're in the beginning of the year. Does it need to be done by a certain day?
January is a great time to work on your board, but definitely give yourself a deadline of, I will have it complete by this day.
And we do one every year.
Yes, every year, because you change and grow every year. So you want to create a new board every year.
You're going to stick around. Gina's going to be back a little bit later on in the show to show us how to make our own vision board. If you're like me, you can't throw away an old glass jar because you see potential in it. And so does our next crafter. We head to Texas for a craft room crash where we turn old jars into cute gifts using our Xyron Creative Station. Craft Room Crash, and I'm in Pflugerville, Texas, outside DIYer Erin Reed's house. Now, she says she's been dubbed the Queen of Layers because she likes to add layers of fun and function to every project. So let's go crash her craft room and find out what Erin is making today.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good, Erin.
Awesome, you want to come and see my craft room?
Erin, the craft room is in the middle of the house.
Yes, it's the best place for it. My craft room is in the center of my house. It's like the hub of my house.
So are you obsessed with organization?
A little bit.
A little bit, because I see this
Yes.
this just looks like a wall of organization.
I love being able to take something that is just pieces and put it together and make it something new and unique. An old bottle of booze, an old, a frame, a picture frame that I've turned into something completely different.
Cool.
I mean, I think we need to get away from being in front of a screen in some way and getting and creating.
But I see lots of different formats here. So like you're using fabric, you're using textures.
My style is all fun and funky. I tend to add lots of layers. I've actually been dubbed the Queen of Layers. Could be layers of paint, layers of elements on top of what I've painted. I sometimes go a little bit blingy on my things.
So what are we making today?
Today we're gonna make upcycled glass gift jars. First, we're gonna punch out little hearts out of copy paper. Super simple. You wanna try a couple?
Of course I do.
Push.
Oh, geez.
And then we're gonna take the hearts and run them through our creative station.
Why doesn't everybody want to make things into stickers?
I don't know.
And
Stickers on-
repositional stickers. Repositionable stickers.
You got it. We are then gonna take the stickers and place them on our jars. You take a few and I'll take a few.
We can do anything we want, right?
Anything you
I'm
want.
going right down Main Street.
I'm gonna go scattered. And then we're gonna apply paint around the entire jar in whatever fun color you like.
Hey, what's your favorite rock band?
Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam. All right, I'm a big fan of Nirvana. Sometimes I like Rush.
We're then gonna pull the stickers off and you've created a stencil that leaves the heart nice and clear. Next, we're gonna make some paper tags that are cut down to fit to the size of the jars. Ta-da!
Okay, and this is for our tag.
This is for our tag.
This is literally double-sided laminate.
It is. And then you're gonna take your tag.
This is so fast and easy and fun. What a wonderful idea. And not only you can do these for Valentine's Day, you can do these all seasons.
Any season.
Every season. Erin, thanks so much for having me in your craft room.
Thanks for coming.
Absolutely. Thanks so much to Erin. Now we all know how to make an upcycled glass gift jar, and that is what Erin is making in her craft room. What are you making in your craft room? I'll see you next time. You know what else would be cool? Spa day. Many of us make a New Year's resolution for more balance in life, and that includes more me time. We'll show you how to make your own spa masks at home. And adding a little bling to everyday items can make them more special. Easy ways to add that sparkle coming up.
Having fun exploring community, culture, food, Imas with Suvita? Head on over to Yurview.com for more videos.
Spa days can be expensive and take up a lot of time, so we're going to help you out. Check out how you can make your own spa treatments at home.
Hi, my name is Janice Ware. I am the owner of Be Exquisite. I came up with the idea in 2013 when I was looking for a better skin regimen for my grandchildren, whom all suffer from eczema. I have a product here that is called Coffee Cream, which is great for dark spots, aging, and sun damage. There's also a lot of things that you can do at home yourself, which would be face mask with coffee in them. Today we're going to be making a do-it-yourself coffee mask with simple ingredients that you have at home. You would need 2 tablespoons of coffee, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons of plain yogurt, 1 tablespoon of honey. First we're going to add in the coffee grounds into your bowl. Then you will add in the cocoa powder. Then you will add in the yogurt. And then you will add in the raw honey. And you're gonna stir until you get a nice creamy texture. It's gonna be kind of creamy and a little bit stiff at the same time. Be careful with the cocoa powder because it gets a little messy if it starts going outside of the bowl. You can see as it's forming its consistency, I'm just gonna take one of my little sticks here that I was using and move it off of there so that I can make sure that everything is mixed up really well. See how nice and thick it's getting? And that's how you're gonna get that nice, light, thin coat on your face. So this is actually good enough now where we can go ahead and apply the mask. We're just gonna do a light amount on there and just go ahead and just rub it in there. It doesn't take a lot. And as you put this on, it'll start drying a little bit and you're gonna feel it tightening up on your skin as well. And if while applying this, you find that it feels too thick to you, you can always add a little bit more yogurt. You can add a little milk, or you can add a little bit of water to it. Let it sit for 15 minutes. We're gonna wash it off with water and then apply coconut water as an excellent toner. And that's your do-it-yourself coffee mask.
With the new year here, it seems everyone wants to start out fresh, but that doesn't mean you have to go out and buy all new stuff. With a little inspiration, you can take what you already have and add some bling to 2019 and make it new to you again. To bling up your new year, it's really all about adding embellishments to anything and everything you want. From frames to notebooks, shoes to wine glasses, there are so many things you can recreate with just a touch of bling. Plus, these money-saving ideas are fun to do at a girls' night in or even with the kids. Okay, there are 3 different types of embellishments to use. I'm talking gemstones or buttons, cardstock or fancy paper, and fabric. Now first, for those boring old frames, simply glue buttons or gems around the edges, or for a more contemporary look, glue on some broken CDs, because no one's using CDs anymore. And your favorite wine glass, it can get an upgrade too. Just glue flat back gemstones on it in an interesting pattern, and cheers to the new year. And even those comfy shoes you love can take on a new life with the addition of some gems or jewels. Just be sure to use strong adhesive to attach them because they need some long-lasting wear. Now, how about those old notebooks? Well, instead of buying a new one when last year still has some blank pages in it, just give the old one a little bling using cardstock you already have in your crafty stash. Tack it down to the front cover of that notebook using spray glue. Now you can write down your fresh thoughts in a refreshed notebook. Another fun idea is to repurpose an old refrigerator magnet. You know, the one with your favorite sports team's schedule on it? Well, you're gonna cover it with chalkboard tape, then glue on some bling and slap it on the fridge. It's new again with a new purpose. And finally, don't throw out that old sweater. Just add some fancy fabric to the elbows to give it a fashion facelift, or attach a zipper to a t-shirt for some unexpected fun. Yeah, we know everything needs a little refresh from time to time, and with the new year here, these simple ideas and a little inspiration, you can add some bling to 2019. Coming up on Creative Living, we're back with Gina to show you how to reach your goals with a vision board and how to make soaps with pressed flowers. We are back with author and career coach Gina Murata. And Gina, you say a vision board is a great way to kickstart the new year and to create the life that you always want. So let's do this, right? Let's make our own vision board. How do we get started? What's the first thing we need to do?
The first thing you want to do is prime yourself to create your board. So that can be a combination of spiritual practice like meditation, prayer. It could be playful exercises like talking to your friends, dancing, opening your body and your energy.
Maybe coloring or crafting if it's something you're into. Something like a meditative state.
Right.
So that your brain can sort of lose itself in itself.
Right, creative exercises are really good for that.
I love that. Okay, so speaking of exercises, once we've done our priming and we're ready to go, do you have exercises for us to follow?
I do. So before you get to putting images on a board, you want to write your vision and get your mind thinking about what are the goals, what are the strategies, what are the things that I want to create. So I've created a career vision guide.
Okay.
And it's 4 questions that you answer that help you create the written career vision. So the guide is on my website. You can download it. And at the end of the guide, it describes all the activities to do, the questions to answer, but there's actually one page that you fill out that is your career vision in writing.
I love it. It's like your roadmap.
Yes.
And then it's time to actually create the board.
Create the board.
And this process takes a little bit of time, right?
Yes, you don't want to rush a vision board. It's not something that you can maybe spend a day doing
Sure.
it, but then you want to come back to it and
Yeah.
look at it again and really get comfortable making your decisions.
Okay, this is great. All right, so let's make this board.
We just had a little fun putting some pieces on here to get it started, but you can just, it's your blank canvas.
Yeah, I love that.
So I filled out a draft of my career vision, and this is for 2019. And so now I have a written idea of what it is that I want to create.
Yeah.
So I've put on index cards. You can cut these in different shapes, however you want to make it, but you'll add them to the board. This is just your written version. One more to create.
Got your direction.
My word of the year.
Okay.
Word of the year is a really wonderful piece that inspires everything, helps you move forward in the challenging times. So my word of 2019 is guided.
And I'm gonna let you place them on, and I am gonna start maybe cutting some words maybe out of the thing.
Yeah.
So how do we put those on?
So it's really whatever you want to do. It's a creative process, so you might place them somewhere now, but then as you put the images on, you're going to move them around. It's about making it look beautiful, helping you discern and clarify what it is that you really want to create.
Why is it important that we work on this? What is that gonna do for us?
Yeah, so your vision board becomes an opportunity to make decisions about your direction. We all have desire within us that is our highest destiny. And so we have to determine what are the strategies for seeing it through. How can we actually do that?
Best advice you can give to somebody right now to create a new you in the new year?
So we talked about the vision boards today, but what becomes really important is your follow through after you create the vision board. So you want to create a structure that will be fun and that you'll commit to. So you can have an accountability partner, one person that you're going to, throughout the year, support each other. You can have a mastermind, which is multiple people that work together. You could hire a coach, but it's really also important that you set aside your own time to make sure that you move forward. And if you get stuck, because it's going to happen, if you get stuck, you want to go back to your strategies, and also you can check out my book, Love Your Career Playbook, which helps you get unstuck when you're not following your genius.
I love that. And so we're going to work on this. We're going to stick these down. Great information, Gina, for helping us get a head start on a productive new year. For more information on Gina's book and her coaching, just head to her website, ginamurata.com. Coming up, a great way to save that special bouquet and give it a new life.
Hi, I'm Kate Longworth. Arizona has a very special place in my heart. I went to both high school and college here, and for years I've been reporting on the local sports scene. I've also made some great memories exploring Arizona with my 2 boys. As a host of Arizona Living, Your Life, Your Style, I'll be seeking out Arizona's best places and activities and sharing them with you so that you can make some great Arizona memories with your family. Join me on Arizona Living, Your Life, Your Style, only on Yurview.
Handmade soap is so easy to do, and it's a very popular DIY project. Not to mention, you could sell your handmade soaps, and they make a great hostess gift. So today, let's make a pressed flower soap. It's a cinch, so let's get started. You'll need clear and white glycerin melt and pour soap base, dried flowers, rubbing alcohol, essential oils, a silicone mold, 2 heat-proof measuring cups, and stir sticks. First, drop the flowers into the bottom of the mold. Melt the clear glycerin soap base in the microwave for 30 seconds, and then at 10-second intervals until completely melted. Mix in a few drops of essential oils and stir. Pour into the mold over the flour about halfway up. Wait for it to harden about 8 minutes, then spray rubbing alcohol over the top of the clear glycerin. Now, melt the white glycerin soap base in the microwave for 30 seconds and at 10-second intervals until it's all melted. Now, it's optional to add a few more drops of essential oils into the melted white glycerin if you want more fragrance in your soap. Pour over the top of the clear base already in the mold. Wait an hour for it to harden and pop out. Another option is to add food coloring to your clear glycerin to make colored soaps. And there you have it, soap so pretty, it's like a work of art. Thanks again to Gina for helping us create a vision board. Now we're all ready to tackle any goals. But first, here are 3 tips to keep us on track. Write down your goals on a piece of paper, not just your vision board. Put the paper somewhere visible so you always see what you're working towards. Also, try breaking down each goal into a few smaller goals or tasks. That way, the goal seems more manageable and you can celebrate your wins along the way. Tell others about your goal. When you say it, your goal gains intention and purpose. Good luck, and remember, don't give up. Thanks so much for joining us here on Creative Living, where we merge everyday life with imagination. And I would love to keep up with all of your creative living, so let's connect on Instagram. I'm Jane Manzuras, and I'll see you next time.